Hello everybody, welcome back to a new Transformers toy review. Today I have the long-awaited last Dinobot. Now, he's cool. He's really good, you know. He's awesome. But there's a little minor thing that I have an issue with. Maybe it's just my copy. I don't want to hate on this mold. I would never hate on a toy, you know. I'm sure they put in a lot of work and thought on these toys, and sometimes people are unhappy, or sometimes it's the copy, it's not the figure, you know. So I like to stay neutral, you know, kind of like, you know. But I'll get that into it. So here's Dinobot Swoop. He is a little big, obviously. He's Transformers Studio Series. I forgot. Transformers Studio Series 86, but I forgot what number he is. He's big, chunky, you know. He is, I don't want to say basic, because he's pretty straight up forward with the transformation, but he's still fun. Now, he does come with swords. He comes with 2 swords. I think one of them is for Grimlock and one's for him. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with the G1 accessories that they had, but these are the swords for, I want to say this is Grimlock and this is Swoop. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I apologize. But I do know that the Transformers comic book cover Grimlock is going to have the rest of the swords for everybody, even though Snarl has a sword, but it's not like retro, you know. But anyways, he comes with these 2 swords. He comes with these missiles. Now the missiles are cool. They look hollow here. It's fine, you know. You always have them on here, so you can't really see them. I'm sure there'll be like a little upgrade kit or something later on that will just put fillers here, or maybe you'll get like the actual missiles from DNA Upgrade Designs, since they've been making upgrade designs for the Dinobots, but they only made it for Grimlock. Grimlock and Slag. I think they changed the name because of his word meaning or something like that. But yeah, you'll get the missiles like that, and then you just gotta put in this piece right here. So it's pretty cool, you know. That's what you get. You know, I like leaving them on. You can leave them on for transformation, which is the cool part. You know, so he's big, you know, and his articulation is pretty good. You know, we have right here, twistable wrist, pretty good. Mostly for well, no, not transformation. I'm lying. Arms can go up that high, all the way up. I know people will complain that it's hollow right here, but I don't care about the hollowness, unless it's pretty bad. But, you know, you're always going to have your figures like that. You can't really see the back of it, you know. So, there's that. There's this hollow here, but, I mean, you know, you're not going to really see him, the arm of the inside. You're not going to pose him like that, you know. You're not going to pose your figure like that. So, it doesn't bother me, you know. Right here, we got a joint, elbow joint right here. 360 on the right here. Obviously, if you have it like that, he can't really rotate it. He can do like a little, you know, shoulder pose right here, like on his waist, the arms, you know. But he can't really rotate it. He'll rotate it, but it'll just, you know, it'll kind of like hit the wings and stuff like that. The wings, now that I'm talking about the wings, but hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. The head is on a ball joint, so it can like 360. You know, he has a waist swivel, not all the way, but he has this decent. This is what I kind of like, regardless of having the whole chest piece of the head of the dinosaur. He still managed to, like, you know, have a swivel, which is pretty cool, you know, considering that most of the I don't want to say most of them, but I think some of the Transformers that turn into airplanes, or that have the cockpit or part of the vehicle in their chest, the whole thing, they really can't waste swivel. But this is pretty cool, you know. Now to the legs. The legs are pretty good. this piece has to kind of go down. If it's all the way down, it won't really like, it doesn't tap anywhere, the little legs, which is okay, but you know, I don't know how, like, you know, sometimes I'll think how it goes. So like, I don't know how to explain this, but you can have them all the way up, or you can move these, or just all the way up and just kind of like, and then just cover the extra piece. And then the legs are kind of like a little bent, you know? So then you kind of gotta like, oh, well, that just happened. So be careful with that. I think Sludge, the dinosaur with the long leg, has that. Mine's really bad on my figure, so I have them in Dinobots. But yeah, if you're not careful, he can kind of, you know, I wish they were a little tighter, but I mean, he hangs up well compared to Sludge, you know. I know Sludge with a little movement, well, on my copy, he would just kind of like, this one kind of goes slow until it kind of gets to the lowest point. But yeah, you know, legs go up on a ratchet joint, you know, you can do like a knee kick, you know, kneeing somebody. The leg goes up that much, he can kind of like, you know, kick somebody right there, pretty good, you know. Obviously ankle tilted that big, pretty cool, you know. And then like how they've been doing lately, you know, you kind of have a little bit of piece right there to make it look like it's not hollow, you know. And then, you know, the legs, you got the back of the legs. Now the back, it looks okay. It doesn't really bother me, this whole thing. I do love the wings, how they're like folded in to not look like too big, because they could have done it and they could have just left him like that, which it would have give him like a more Batman type of look, I guess. So let's show. He could have ended up looking like this, which is okay, but you know, like folding it like that is pretty cool, you know. It gives him more of a slick aesthetic of how he looks in the cartoon, which is pretty interesting. You have Hollow here. I don't mind. He's cool. He's still great. I know there's gonna be people complaining, oh, my figure's Hollow, leader class Dinobot, we've been waiting and it's Hollow, and like, you know, it's a collectible, just enjoy it, you know. That's my opinion. To each their own, though. But he's still good, you know. Like I said before, you don't pose your figures backwards and you see the hollowness, like, you know. So he still looks great. The space that I'm recording right now, it's small. Obviously later on I will upgrade or get a better set or spot to do it. But I will take a picture with all the Dinobots, because with this one is the last one and the whole set is complete. But anyways, I'm going to transform Swoop. So the first things first, hands. We're gonna fold the hands in there and they're gonna clip, and then you're gonna see this kind of like air vents for the thrusters or whatever you want to call it. It's pretty cool. I feel like they're vents to get the air out or stuff, you know, like how, like, not to overheat or whatever, because he's a pterodactyl, but he still has to fly, you know, he's a robot, you know, stuff like that. I don't know, it just gives me like air vents type of vibes, you know, or an AC. Anyways, that was dumb. But yeah, that's it for that. And then you're going to, this is the part that I didn't like about the figure. Now, I need you to be careful. If you have your Swoop right now, or you haven't gotten yours, be careful. So you're gonna open this part. Okay? You're gonna open the, ooh, those knees are not good right now. You're gonna open that up, right? Then you're gonna open this forehead of the animal or pterodactyl. You're gonna open it, and then you're gonna bring the whole assembly of the head there, and then you're just gonna bring this piece down, and it will peg on the forehead of the head. So I thought that was pretty cool. You know, it's secure. You know, and then you're gonna bring this whole section up, out like that, just like that, right? And then, which is pretty cool, you're just gonna bring these chest sections, fold them down. You know, you see the whole joint right here, the whole thing right here, you bend it in, and then you bend that whole piece in. You're gonna bend that whole thing in. There we go. I think they did it. And then you're just gonna peg them here. Oh, damn it. I did it. So, here's my dilemma. These pegs are really hard on my copy. And it's hard to unpeg this section because you can't really get a grip on these pieces. Like, you gotta have good hand grips and then just unpeg it, you know? But you can't either grab it from the arms and pull it and unpeg it, you know? So it's a big, not big dilemma, but I'm scared to pull it too hard from here. I don't know where to, like, try it. It's really tight on mine, so just be careful on yours. Hopefully mine doesn't break. Anyways, let's go down to the legs. I mean, not yet. We're gonna straighten the arms up. We're gonna leave them right there, and they're gonna peg with the wings. You see those pegs right here? They're gonna peg with the one on the shoulder and the one on the forearm. And then we're just gonna bring them down straight. And then the same thing with this one. And then we're just gonna open the wing, and it's on a double hinge right here. So you're just gonna open, and fold this out. Boom. I'm gonna fold this other one. Boom, right there. Look at that. Super nice. Now the legs, you're just gonna fold this whole piece down, bring it back down, fold this whole thing, and they'll kind of clip in there. And then all you have to do is simple, just a double hinge right here on the legs. 1, and then 2. And it's just gonna pick right here to this piece right here. Boom. Just like that. Same thing on here. Boom. Just like that. And then this is going to serve as an extra for the neck. It's just kind of like, you know, when you fold it too much, it won't be hollow, you know? So, like, it wouldn't look like that. So, it's pretty cool. So, they make it look like it's a neck and stuff. Part of the neck. Like that. So, it's not hollow. And then you have the little nice, little small toes right here. You got little boosters here. You know, that's pretty cool. And then that's pretty much it. Oh, and then the wings. You flip these down to get more of a pterodactyl kind of vibe. You know, let me bring this down. So this is Swoop. Pretty good. He's blocky, just like the cartoon one. He looks nice. I like what they did to the chest, considering that the whole head becomes part of the chest. Pretty smart. I don't like how this whole section is too tight, and you can't really unpeg it, unless I'm dumb, and there's like somebody else doing it better than me, but that's in my opinion. So he looks great. He looks so cool. Obviously, you can put a blast effect like all the other ones, and then you can just kind of have him like that flying, you know, special effects flying, you know, woo, you know, pretty good. You know, you can have him standing and then just kind of fold the wings inside, kind of like that stuff. You can peg the swords, and the instructions say to peg them right here. That's what the instructions say to do, but I mean, you have holes there, you have holes here, you know, you have on the side arms, so I mean, you can peg them wherever you want, but that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna transform it back, and this is where I don't like it, but hopefully it doesn't go bad. So there we go. There we go. Make sure it goes all the way down because it pegs. It doesn't peg. It just holds the blue piece. It's kind of too tight to the point where it's kind of like in a really good place where it doesn't. Make sure if you move it like this, that's how you know it's good. Basically. Because it needs to like. That one didn't do it. But. See? You'll kind of feel it. Because if it's not like super all the way down, it'll just fold back down. So that's the only problem. Now, for the transformation for this whole section, gotta fold the wings back, fold these back, take the arms out. Unpegging that whole thing is a mess. I need to find a screwdriver because mine's too tight. And I do not want to break my toy, which is still new, and I have not seen it at the stores. Oh, there we go. Never mind. It worked out. See, it's already, like, I don't know if you can see it. Ah, there's a stress mark right here. My camera is being bad right now. It sucks. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's already having a stress mark here. This one too. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, right there. It has a stress mark here and a stress mark here on the top. I don't know if it's because I pulled it wrong or I don't know what I did. But it's kind of scary. Because the more you transform it, obviously the more you're going to mess up these tabs. And then when it comes to robot mode, it's just not going to do good, you know? But, yeah. And then you're just going to bring this whole section. You're just going to bring this whole tab out like that. And then you're just going to bring it down. You make sure these are, like, folded out. That way you have the whole space for the head. But you still have to bring them out because they're going to peg. They're not going to peg, but they're going to hold the head. These little circles are going to be for that, the whole jaw area. You just bring it down, bring that there, and then you're going to bring the whole forehead up. Then you bring the head. Boom. There we go. Now, we fold this. These things are hard too. Ah, great. I'm gonna leave mine in robot mode. I just don't like this whole section. I'm scared of stress marks. I have bad experience. As soon as I see a stress mark now, I just don't even deal with it. Especially with Swoop that sold out everywhere. Now it's gonna be hard to get, and they're gonna raise the price so bad and stuff like that. No, I'm good, thank you. Let me see if I can use the pen that I just found right there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm not risking it, you know. If your copy seems fine and, like, you know, no stress marks, go for it. But I'm gonna just play it safe, especially with this character, since everybody likes Dinobots, even including myself. You know, but I'm not going to do it when I haven't even seen him at stores. You know, it's going to take a while, but he sold out everywhere. He's not available at GameStop. I canceled mine at Amazon because I got him already. And Hasbro Pool sold out too, so I'm just going to play it safe with the stress marks and not transform him the least I need to. Because he can break at any moment. There we go. So, that is Transformers Swoop. He is awesome. If you pre-ordered him, just keep in mind, be careful with the joints or the tabs right here, and be careful with the arms when you're folding out. Just use a pen, put pressure all the way at the bottom, and they will come out. Don't stress out on it. Be careful. And the joints. These joints just... they're okay, but at some point, boom. You know, that's the only thing. Other than that, he's awesome. Great articulation, very posable, great accessories. No blast effects, no any of that, but it's fine, you know. The blast effects are cool, but I'm not like a big like, oh, blast effects on every toy. Each toy needs a blast effect. No, you know. And for $60, it's great. You know, all the leader classes, all the Dinobots are good. Some had their little kind of like side thingies that were kind of bad. Some of them were great, you know. But overall, we are done. We have the squad complete. We can do the whole pictures with all the Dinobots. And hopefully, later on, we get I think I saw leaks that there's going to be a Studio Series Devastator. I have all my Dinobots, and I'm going to recreate that fight with the whole Dinobots from the movie, which is awesome, you know? So, anyways, to wrap this up, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy your video. Like I always say, do not pay overprice for this. It just came out. Don't overprice it for a figure that just came out. Try to wait it out. Try to find it somewhere else. You know, there's a lot of stores that sell toys, so I'm sure you can find it. Unless it's your last resort and you're desperate and, like, you know, just get it at overpriced. But try not to overprice it. It's not cool, you know. And it's not worth it. Well, the figure's worth it, but it's not worth it, in my opinion, to pay super overpriced for a figure that just came out, you know? So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. I will continue to keep doing toy reviews, and thank you for all the support that I've been having. Pretty good views. I hope you guys been enjoying it. And thank you for the subscribers that I have right now. I didn't think I would get that many, to be honest. But, yeah. Thank you.